This was the point that changed Rocket League trading, the rise of the titanium white octane. And quickly before we do get into this video, with trading now gone from Rocket League, this is the next best thing by far. You can literally buy some of the rarest redeem codes in the whole entire game. So don't go spending $20 on a random black market. Click the link in the description and check it out today. So this is once again a Rocket League trading montage that I found buried in my folder. Like, genuinely, there's obviously a load that I cherish, but this one, I don't know what it was, but it just literally got like hidden. So we'll check out, we'll see what it is. Of course, we can't trade in this day and age, unfortunately, but we can just see what we've got here on our hands. And it's going to be black market trading for a lot of the time, because this is 2018. This is when black markets still had a lot of hype. This is where, realistically, if you weren't really that much of a trader, you'd want to trade a little bit just to get that black market, and then you'd start playing the game again. You wouldn't really care about trading too much, and maybe that's what people wanted. Painted octanes were on the rise as well, to say the least. Every single octane started just spiking up randomly, and I think that's because, obviously, the trend of the octane in 2018, it was the only petted car body, because there was no petted Dominus at this point in time. So they thought, yeah. Okay, this is a ridiculous trade, by the way. Get a Hex, Sub-Zero, and Tora for a slip. I think this is the main way to make profit. Like, just buying and selling black markets and just looking at the spreadsheet. Because there used to be a spreadsheet back in the day. Slipstream was 0.8. Hex went down to like 0.3, 0.4. Probably 0.4 in this, if I can speak, when this is recorded. So, obviously, that's 0.8 right there. Making a bit of profit. But there was sort of like gaps where some black markets were harder to sell. This is an interesting one. Getting ourselves a 20XX with a Spectre and a painted Wonderment on top. Wonderments were good for, I want to say, like a month. And then it just slipped off. Obviously, that's like a month is a long time, considering the fact that the last sort of wheels before trading got removed were alive for about an hour. And then people just didn't even care. But this is a pretty good trade. Obviously, getting ourselves a nice little 20XX again. But it was mainly just black market trades. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't think we've... Yeah, it's once again a black market trade. Spectre was 0.3 on the spreadsheet. I'm pretty sure 20XX might have slipped off a bit, but I'm pretty sure it's 1.2 or 1.1 for the longest time. So there's still a bit of... Well, there's 0.2 profit right there, which in real money was still like £5, and then bang. Buying ourselves a painted octane. This one is going to be a common octane. So there was a glitch back in the day. Common Crimson Octane. Maybe they glitched out and forgot to add import. No clue whatsoever. But once again, not even a bad trade at all. I think this is the part of the video where I'm just spending all of the black markets. So I literally just made profit on to then get myself painted octanes. You can see that one's not glitched. We got a Crimson Octane import. And just look how many heat waves I had. It was actually silly, because I'm pretty sure they sold for around £30 each. Or I think like $40 at peak. It was so... I could have made so much money if I actually just like locked in and made a PayPal, but obviously that was illegal at the time. Well, it wasn't really, I don't know if it's illegal as such, but it definitely was. It was frowned upon by Rocket League. But heatwaves were so expensive at this point. You can see bubbly, lab, and also a 2 to get myself just a heat. I don't know why there's a little crate on top. Maybe I was doing a little opening. No idea. And I didn't really do that many crate openings back in the day, because obviously when you're a trader, it's just throwing money down the drain at that point, because you know you're not going to profit. Once again, 320XX in a slip for a heat. Okay, I'm trying to think about it. Maybe, I think it was when the currency was 20XX at this point. So heat waves are like 1.6. It was, yeah, a lot. And then obviously we got an Apex trade right there. This is where Apex was sort of booming. This is an awful trade by me. But if you got to think of it, Heatwave was maybe like £30. All the Spectres a few each. It is quite a bit, but still, I could have got so much more out of the Apexes. And finally, once again, yeah, this is an L. Looking back, selling a wild octane for all them black markets, but those black markets add up to hundreds, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, but close to. It is insane. Of course, make sure to subscribe for more daily Rocket League content. And yeah, guess I'll see you tomorrow.